Forex is the biggest scam in Nigeria. I know a lot of people are not ready to say this, but I will. I went for a Forex event and tell me why. For every brokerage firm that I met and I was asking questions, they told me that I should not focus on being profitable. Instead, I should become a Forex influencer and I would post my lifestyle and say, oh, I got my lifestyle from Forex.
Is Forex yahoo yahoo?
Forex is not a scam. The people are.
So you can see. So I did a withdrawal of 9 million. So this is 4.3.
$9 million.
Yeah. Yeah, you can check it.
Jeffrey
Can you
Benson.
send a screenshot so we can post it?
Welcome to the Honest Bunch podcast. Thank you so much for your support. We are super grateful. Unasi said the energy they high. Always. But today they extra because we get young people. If you are a young Nigerian, I dare say if you are a young African and you know sabi these people, I be say, you really sabi person. You really sabi person because there be sensation and they do the things well. But before I introduce this our guests them, make I tell you now, if you want to send money, 190 plus countries, 40 currencies, ONT pay is the way to go. You no go get any issue at all. You don't need to send person money when they sue and say, I've sent it. I'm a man of integrity. This grammar to send money with ONT pay, it is seamless, it is smooth, it is efficient, it is fast, no issues at all. Remember, 190 plus countries, 40 currencies. If you also want to buy your gadgets and appliances, CD Care is the way to go. CD Care will show you care. When you see the care, you will know they care. Now CD Care, they cost them. Then get plan when go make you they pay sumo in installments. At the midpoint, they will carry and can't give you. What's also they very, very interesting. Now say they no go add one single naira to the money. Now then go the market for you. Now then bring and come. They no go add any money. So go the CD Care way for your appliances, for your gadgets, and have no issues at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I call them the C Brothers. The C Brothers. Yes, now. If these people be Igbo, they would call them Ordinaka. Meaning say it there for hand because they hold. Yes, now they hold. God give them sense. They use them well. We live in an age where info laugh info. A wise man said it. And it's over there low info, oma shofo. So you must use the knowledge that you have acquired to good effect to make impact. These people that they make impact. Like I talk, if you be young person, if you know Sabi them, you don't know them. Today, I Christian them, the crypto brothers, ladies and gentlemen, internet sensation, doing well. And today, here to answer all the questions, clear all the negative perceptions, and destroy all the myths about crypto. Put your hands together for Jeff and Habby Forex! You're welcome, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You know, easy to see you now. We happy say we don't see you now. And we happy say we now come on the Honest Bunch podcast because people get plenty questions about crypto. Today, we are going to have an unbiased conversation so that people would understand. And there are so many questions that people are asking. But, you know, before the Jeff and the Habby that we see on social media, the luxury cars and the, you know, glam, the glitz and the, you know, paparazzi.
Yeah.
Make we go back to the very, very beginning. Who be Habby Forex? Make I start with Habby. Who be Habby Forex?
Thank you very much. That was a fantastic intro, by the way.
You're
I
welcome.
was giving it to you.
Thank you.
Who is Habby Forex? Habby Forex is just a little kid, maybe 9 years ago, who started from a small room, started searching online how I can be financially free, how I can gain freedom from home, you know, not to rely on my parents' money, how I can contribute to my family, you know, positively, financially, you know, and how I can make my mom proud. So I tried to do several things online, and whenever I search online, I keep saying something about forex trading. I delved more into it, and I tried to make more research, and I actually say, okay, this thing is looking good. It's something I can do. I saw a few people doing it in the UK, in the USA then. I was like, okay, yeah, I think I can do this. This is what I want to venture into. And that's how I got started with the Habby Forex then.
Interesting. Jeff, over to you. Who is Jeff Forex?
All right, thank you so much. So it's about the same thing. So I think as early as 2017, then Bitcoin was around, let's say, around $600 to about $1,200 for one Bitcoin. Then I stumbled upon just ways to make money online. So one of the things that people were talking about then was about crypto, Bitcoins, and how to trade too. And at that time, MMM had just recently crashed.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so many of you you did MMM, right?
Yeah.
You tried, right? Okay, so I mean, almost everyone did it, even though most people would deny today.
I didn't did it.
But maybe you're not just having money at the time, but because almost everyone that had the money at the time who want to get 30% return in 1 month. I mean, that was a no-brainer. Most people did it. My sister also ventured in it. So one of the ways for us to have averted this whole thing was, we used to have Guider. For those of us that did, you understand? We used to have Guider. So his name is Brother Kunle because he's my other sister's age mate. So he just comes to there. All those family friends that you just come to the house and say, okay, you know what? Here, I found a way we can actually make back the money that MMM has taken from us. So Jeff, get ready. The next Saturday, we're going to be going for a seminar. And they're going to teach us how to make money online. And then if they're able to convince us in the next 25 minutes, we sign up. So at the time, we already have our money set because what was I doing before then? I was doing a lot of things. Jeff is the phone unlocker, graphic designing. I flip phone. We ship in phone from United States. All right, and we flip them here in Nigeria for better prices and all of that. And that's a business I was able to scale. So that's how I was able to get my initial money to get started. So that was how I got to know about forex trading. I mean, first time I started, the intention was just to get by, make $50 a day, understand? So with time, things just started getting south. Things that I thought I was going to make me richer was looking like something that's going to take me to the village. So yeah, that's how I started. But the thing is, I never just gave up. I kept going. The tenacity was there and many other things.
It's...
Sorry, not to even move you forward. Okay. Your uncle that introduced you to it, how is he doing now? Is he cashing out?
No, he left.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. You see, before you go in, I wanted to ask Habby the same question. He said it was his phone business and this that he used to fund his migration into Forex. Habby, how did you enter inside? Which money you gather, where you gather around from?
All right, so the two ways. The first one is I was stealing my mom's money. Yeah. And the second way was I wanted to start a job, right? And the job was going to pay me 20,000 naira a month. And it was gonna pay me 20,000 naira a month. It was all this waiter job, waitress kind of job with uniform 9 to 9. Then I went back home. I told my parents about it that I really actually wanted to do this job because I have a friend then that we both came about this forest thing together, and we really wanted to do it just so that we can make something and not really rely on the money coming from my parents. But the day I was supposed to resume, me, my friend, I didn't resume. I said no, I wouldn't resume because the 20,000 naira is small and it really wouldn't do anything to me. It won't add any value to me because on a normal day, on a normal month, I'm earning more than that from my parent. I steal more than that. Do you understand?
From your parents?
From my parent.
How do they take steal on?
So then there was a quick teller kind of way. If I get my mom's card, there's a way I can remove it. My mom can leave cash in the house. I'll take it. She will know, definitely. She will be like, I'll disown you, all these things, I will use that card to fund my trading account. Obviously, she wasn't cool with it. Yeah, but I have no other way to start the thing. That's where I was funding my trading career, and that's how it all started.
Interesting. So, if you look at the Nigerian society and upbringing, a lot of young people are tied to their parents until maybe mid-20s, NYSC, you're done with the university, then you begin to look outwards. Now, just listening to your story, the both of you have said, you mentioned 9 years ago. I did a quick search on your, respective age. You'll be 30 in October, you're 25.
24.
24. Wow. If we go back to 9 years ago, It means if we check the Nigerian society now, relatively very, very young boys, when we say maybe the thing we're supposed to disturb them that time now, how to run around, go from one place to the other. But you people were already talking about, you were thinking about financial freedom on a level where you don't want to even settle for 20,000 naira. Was there some sort of influence? Maybe papa na businessman, mama na businessman. Was there some sort of influence that pushed you towards financial freedom is the way to go, even at a very young age?
Yeah, for me, some of the things you even see online, they are not 100% accurate. Like the age too is not 100% accurate because I'm still in my 20s. But
20 how many?
Sorry?
20 how many?
26. Yeah. So, but yeah, because one of the things. Yeah. So one of the things that I just know at my early age was that I just really want to make money, a lot of it.
What influenced that?
So, okay, there are many things. So I got really exposed to computer at a very early age. You know, all those desktop with hunchback and all this type of things. Going to cyber cafe, buying time, 100 naira, looking for a way to extend it. Yes, they'll give you 30 minutes, but you want to look for a cheat code to extend it for 2 hours and come back again and use it the other day. Yeah, we had all this type of cheats that we always would use and all of that. So I always knew that there are easier ways to make money quick. So I think Elon, Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Ellison, Larry Page, all these guys that are like Google founders, Meta, and all these guys, I knew about them way back. I started knowing when their network was rising and what they were doing. So I started researching. So there's something that really stood out for me. There's a seminar I went to. The guy asked one simple question. He stood us up and said, "How do Facebook make money?" Now, this time I'm talking about is when Facebook was still what's on your mind. All this type of they ask you what's on your mind. Yeah. So he asked us, how do Facebook really make money? Because then there were no ads, nothing. None of us could answer. We never really understood how their business model, how they make money. Then he told us something simple. He told us a very simple concept of internet. At the time, we thought that they made money from our internet as MTN is taking my data. They are transferring it to Mark Zuckerberg. That's what we all thought in the class. But he said no, because data was the future. So I understood that. I started changing my mindset, and what he also explained to me what data could do, what that data, how much it could translate into billions of money, which is what we are seeing them, because then they were not even really billionaires. They're just guys, young guys, hungry guys, they were fast rising. So I just wanted really to make a lot of money like them. So that was, you know what, anything I'm gonna do, I'm always gonna digitalize it.
Interesting.
And I stopped playing with friends, stopped having friends. Nobody can say that, okay, he's my childhood friend, like friend now, because I never had friends.
Wow. So that exposure at a young age to the internet helped you begin to see the world from a different perspective.
Very well.
Very interesting. Meanwhile, that time, some of us now rubber with the play that year. Play run up and down.
Are you guys Nepo babies? Are you a Nepo baby, Jeff?
Oh no, I'm not. You'd be shocked to know where
Habby.
I came from.
All that money you used to steal.
Okay, he asked a question. Sorry, what was the question? Can you just...
Whether there was some sort of influence.
Okay, good. Also relating to your question, whether I was a Nepo baby, of course, no. Now, the influence I think I had at my early stage, because I could remember very well, 2014, 2015, I was on a farm with my mom, because my mom is into agriculture, and she used to have a big farm.
And you are not a Nepo baby.
No.
Big farm.
Let me tell you what I do. Right? For me to earn money then, because my mom introduces us to business, what she does, you know. She would take me to her shop, because I've seen my mom hawk eggs, you know, to sell. There was a time like things was really bad. My mom really had a bad time. So I see the way she hustled, you know, regardless, okay, maybe things got better. But during those times that she really hustled, I seen the way she carried the business, the way she introduces us, the way she would take me around to sell chickens, you know. No, we started from selling chickens, maybe from the retail level, then to the wholesale level, whereby people from the east will come to our farm to come and buy chickens. And then I would load 1,000 chickens. Not only me, of course, but like imagine loading 1,000 chickens into a truck. I was just like, maybe this 2014, 2013, there, but I was in school. Anytime I come back from school, I'll go to the farm, I'll resume there and load chickens. into the truck, and when we're done, I might probably get like maybe 700 naira for loading in. I'll save this money. Do you understand? Now, flashback to when I started stealing my mom. Obviously, we started doing better with the agriculture thing, and that was like maybe 2016, 2017 when I started the first thing. So obviously, I can still get some more money from my parents. So I was exposed to business early, my early stage. So that made me purpose driven to say, okay, I want financial freedom for myself too, you know. And I said, yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't a Nepo baby.
Okay, to also interest you, talking about the Nepo baby and Lapo baby, to also interest you that I'm born into a family of 10 and I'm the 10th child.
Whoa.
Yeah. So my mommy died in 2007. Prior to that time, I was living in the village. When I mean village, strong village, that where we don't even have light for 10 years.
Like village
Alright.
people village.
Like village. That our neighboring village were even
Calling you people village.
they were envying us because they have also not had light for 20 years.
Wow.
So we're even better because we have not had light for 10. We have ours is just 10. Theirs was 20.
10 in len.
So things really got really messy because my parents, they are like subsistent farmers. Farmers just like, let's just eat. Let's eat and let's marry. Don't worry, God will provide type of thing. All right. So that's how I grew up. And when my mommy died, 2007, that's when they finally considered it to bring me to Lagos.
Okay.
So I'm not a Nepo baby. And when we came to Lagos, I'm living in Ikorodu. So there's a video that's trending online. You saw me when I went to, I was screaming, I was shouting like, brother, come and help me.
Yeah, we need to leave this place.
Yeah.
I want to go back.
That was me in my hood. That was me in my hood.
Now
in
your hood
Ikorodu.
be that?
Yeah. So they know me. They're like, oh, you grew up here. Like, show us love. Come outside. Talk to us. Even though I'd given them money, they just wanted me to come. They wanted to see me. They want me to talk to them. So, yeah, that was what happened. I grew up in Ikorodu. All of them, they know me. All this Egbon Adugbo, all this. Yeah, I'm that child. I would like, they'll see me. Oh, you. Yeah. They send me message sometimes and all of that. Yeah.
Wow. It's really very interesting that, you know, it's good that you share your stories so that people can understand that, you know, behind the luxury cars, choice apartments, you know, lifestyle that people just see and say, now lavish life that they live, story they behind.
Yeah.
And the reason why we wanted to emphasize on you people telling your story is because most times when people who are successful share their story, you know, they're not they talk the thing. Now always and God do. And that's why people begin to say, waiting be the thing, gone. So it's good that young people in a country where some security personnel who are supposed to provide security for people disrespect you and stereotype you because they feel, why should this young person be, you know, living this kind of lifestyle? It is good that you are sharing your story. Now I'm going to focus on where so many young people now, because many young people won't just jump from the work to I want the, because some people look say I use Habby Forex and Jeff as a point of contact. God won't do it for them, do it for me. But they don't know say process follow. Let's now go into this process and where the money came from.
There's a video I'd like to play for you guys.
Straight to the point, sharp.
Forex is the biggest scam in Nigeria. I know a lot of people are not ready to say this, but I will. I went for a Forex event and tell me why. For every brokerage firm that I met and I was asking questions, they told me that I should not focus on being profitable. Instead, I should become a Forex influencer and I would post my lifestyle and say, oh, I got my lifestyle from Forex.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
You know
I want
the
to
rest
ask.
thing.
Yeah.
Is Forex yahoo that is wearing suits and Hermes?
I mean, we come across this question every time, you know, every day. And one thing I'll ask you is that first is not a scam. The people are. The people are.
Which
Say
people?
Forex is not a scam. The people are.
Which
Okay,
people?
for example,
Which people? Yeah.
there are some fake pastors. There are some corrupt politicians. You know, because a doctor is legendary in his work doesn't mean all doctors are fake. You understand? So, forest is not a scam, but the people into the forest are the scam. There can be bad, like the video you just played. Okay, maybe let's assume it's actually true. They ask the person to pretend, okay, be a forex influencer and sell courses, which obviously they just want to attract people and maybe sell courses to them. Or that's the worst thing that will probably happen to promote the mentorship. Forex is not a scam. You know, we have bad mentors, we have fake mentors, just like the way we have fake pastors, we have corrupt politicians everywhere. But Forex is not a scam.
So the people who are
the
people who are not scammers, what do they do in Forex?
Very simple. Back in 2021, 2022, we all know how most people get to know about Forex trading. I'm sure even probably then people don't know about us, you know, but we all know about like people like NBA Forex.
MBA Forex.
But there are these companies that like they'll ask you, they'll promise you percentage. They say, hey, bring your money in and we give you 20%. We never do that. We don't do that. We never collect money from anybody. Say, hey, we'll give you 10%, we'll give you 20% every month. That's not what we do it. So if you meet anybody asking you, give us your money, we'll give you 20%. And that's pure scam. You know. So that's how you can differentiate it, first of all.
So anybody asking you, give me your money, and then you would earn a percentage, that person is not legit.
It's not.
So if now the Forex that they say that they do now.
Are there not people that they just want you to invest? For example, you are good at it and you can actually make money. Are there not, instead of like putting your own money, are there not people that, they take money from other people and then they make it like a form of investment for those people to make money instead of teaching them how to actually trade?
Yeah. Let me respond to that. Yeah, there are people. All right. In fact, that's what we do on a larger scale, but not taking your money from you and promising you returns. Because with trading, it's very pertinent that risk management is everything. So you are always told that even with brokerages, there are disclaimers. Any regulated brokerages, any regulated trader, you're always told that past profits doesn't guarantee future success. What I simply mean is that because I made $20,000 in your present now, does not mean that I will make that same 20,000 again tomorrow. But an average Nigerian, an average young guy, because I'm Jeffrey Benson, I'm able to make like 100K. They feel like, Jeff, they make 100K. Now make me say, I go to follow. Make me say, if they make 10K. It doesn't work that way. Because I make 100K, the next day I can even lose 10, I can lose 50. So what make a professional trader is not that they never lose, is that their wins are higher than their losses. Does that make sense? So you make 100K, you can lose 50, you can lose 30, like that. So to respond to the first voice note you played, it's very important I address that issue because it's a lot of misconception, like the way my brother Habby already responded. Number one thing, there's no such thing as brokers telling you what to do. You only get to admit to that if you're a greedy person. Yes, I want to do it. I want to use fake account to front to people. All right, which still falls back to what he has said, that people, they're only bad people. Forex is not a scam. Correct? So Forex trading is, what's first? Let's even delve into the topic of what is Forex.
Please explain to us as a 5-year-old. Just like imagine a 5-year-old is asking
Imagine your uncle comes from UK now, and then he gives you £50. The process of you running to Allen Avenue to change that £50 to Naira, you just participated in Forex trading. So what we are now then doing is helping you to digitalize it and become faster with it with the help of your smartphone. All right. So what smartphone helps you to do, broker help you to do, is that you fund that money. Now you're no longer just only exchanging, you are trying to predict price movements such that if price goes up when you buy, before it goes up, you make profit when you sell at a higher price. So for example, let me use a very nice balance. Since we are all Nigerians here that I understand, that listen to me now. Imagine the highest price of Naira in time of Buhari. We all felt that Buhari's government was bad. You remember?
700.
It was 700 Naira. Now let's say I went to Aboki, I bought $1,000 worth. Then that means I would have given Aboki 700,000 Naira and he gave me $1,000 and I kept it in my domiciliary account with Nigerian local bank, correct?
Yeah.
So now, immediately Emiloko entered. Remember what happened? Naira went to 1,780.
Yeah.
Yes.
But let us say 1,008 for ease of calculation. And I go back to that same Aboki and I went to go and withdraw my 1,000 from my domiciliary account and I give it to Aboki. How much would you be giving me? You'll be giving me 1.8 million Naira. What has happened? I bought lower
And I sold higher.
That's what trading is. You buy low, you sell high. But then, do you know what is crazy? Like when I also started, my intention was to be making $50 daily, right? But greed sets in. Someone that keeps making $50 because economists clearly stated that human wants are insatiable.
Yeah.
You want 100. With time, you don't want 100 again. You now want $1,000 because your needs, your wants keep going. And then from 1,000, you keep wanting 2,000. But you know what? As your wants are increasing, your trading capital is not increasing. You want to use $100 to capture $1,000. How does that even make sense? That's where the Yahoo spirit now comes in. So many of these things, I know there are just a lot. I'll just give you guys time to ask us this question because there's just a lot of things that people do. We are here to really shed more light. But one of the major problems is that people are just really greedy by nature.
The people who engage in this trade.
In trading, yeah. They're just greedy. Like we now, like me and Habby, there's no way we are ever going to tell you that, oh, you're going to use your $1,000 to make $1,000 in 24 hours. Does that even make sense? No.
But some people, but that's the selling point for some people in this business.
Yeah,
to sell
some
course.
would. Yeah, some would because they want to sell costs, but we are not desperate. We're not looking for clients. That doesn't mean that we don't want people that want to come learn with us, but we're not desperate, right? Because we know the right things, the truth that will always, the truth, because they definitely will find out at the end of the day.
So you mentioned not being desperate. So how did your not so desperate selves grow from 20,000 naira to the big lifestyle, the motto, all those kind of things?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Makes sense. That's where. Okay, so one of the good things about trading is profitable trading is trading is very scalable, like hella scalable. What is scalability? For example, if I'm running a car dealership, in order for me to scale, I need to rent a new shop.
Yeah, hold on. I think to probably for the people watching to understand better, let's just take it like this. They are actually different part of forex businesses, you know. I think maybe you're trying to talk more on the forex mentorship, cost selling, right?
Oh, you guys, oh my God, that's part of it. We just want a generalized, summary and breakdown.
I just thought maybe we need to break it down so like people can understand, right?
Please
First of all, we don't sell courses, right? What we do is mentorship, all right? Just like the typical way an Igbo businessman does his thing, right? That same way we do. Like we have boys that live with us that have been with me for years, I have boys that have been able to do things on their own. And if you look at Nigeria right now, think of most of the other profitable forex traders, the really good ones that are doing well for themselves. They are in this, or they jump into this, or they become who they are today because of Jeffrey, Habby, and this our brother Kojo Forest. He is from Ghana, especially in the West Africa. We were the three people that started trading from the scratch. Then make the know that, okay, see, forex is not a scam. You can do this by yourself, because trading was popularly known abroad. In the UK, USA, they were doing it. We saw people doing that. We're like, hey, we can do this thing back home too. We can be successful at this. Do you understand? So in Africa in general, we've been able to raise a lot of successful people, right? And yes, there are a lot of those forex scam people that just want to sell course. In fact, nowadays, there are people we call fraud to forex.
What is that? Define that.
That catch you. Now, I'll tell you. Fraud to forex simply means that there are people, obviously, you must have known them, like, no track record of where they make money from. Obviously, if you go online now, you see me in my small room now. So when I started trading, you see this video when he started trading. We made a journal of our life record, But someone that you bought a Lamborghini yesterday, then today you claim you're a forex trader.
Exactly.
With nothing, you're not really doing anything, no businesses, no traces. Are you a forex trader? These are the people trying to spoil the whole forex thing and make it look bad again to people. That's what we call fraud to forex. You get it?
So your mentees,
Yeah.
do you charge them?
Yes, we do. Because our time is not for free.
Totally understandable. So how does the mentorship go? How is it? Do you have like, a mini school? Do you do it digitally, like online, or it's a physical training, or how does it work?
So I have like a building where I was living, my first house. I dedicated it for mentorship. So I leave boys there. Like I go there once in a while, or they come to the boys from other states. They come over here if you are really serious and you're like, I want to mentorship. I'll let you to stay there, and they come to the trading floor to learn because we all meet at Lekki. I have a trading floor at Lekki. He has one in Qatar. He has one in Kano. In general, I have like 3 trading floors,
It's nice.
And these people, they come for like 2 months. We train them back to back. And obviously you can train people, you can't get into their head. You get what I mean? We have people that have been successful from the training, and obviously we have a lot of people that are not successful.
For the people that are successful, have they been successful to your level? To you guys, your level, the success, is it just minimal success, or have they been able to buy the Lamborghinis that you buy and the G-Wagons and the Teslas that you guys buy?
G-Wagons, yes.
The
yes.
Teslas.
G-Wagon is more than Tesla.
Tesla is cheaper.
Lamborghinis.
God, I beg
Lamborghinis.
you.
Well,
Lamborghinis.
if you're talking about some Lambo, like let's even say, okay, some of our mentees are successful as us, right? Most of our mentees, the highest year that I would probably say anyone started trading or started our mentorship is probably 3-4 years ago.
Okay, so we
Right.
can't start judging by
You can't
that
judge.
time.
No.
And again, I won't allow my mentee to pass me. Right?
didn't
If you
say
pass
that.
me, that means I stop working. I'm slowing down. I'm dulling.
These mentees are watching you.
Yeah. I won't allow you pass me.
By default.
You,
I mean,
you
that's a
understand?
challenge to them too. They have to.
That's why I said they're
tell-
watching.
I tell them really live, like I won't allow you.
Daddy Freeze is
If
watching.
you buy a PJ today, I'm doing something more
Buy a
crazier.
Bombardier. That's it.
Well
That
done.
one.
There's something I would say about that too, because when I met them, I was like, I like them. They're great guys. We used to hang out, but at the back of my mind, I was like, this Forex is Yahoo, because I tried it before. Until I started doing a bit of trading myself. And one thing with Habby is he posts his losses. And he loses money. He comes out and says, we lost money today. Guys, minus 100 pips. We are down. Another day we win. So it is, from my little experience, it's a market, a buyer's and a seller's market. You go, you buy, you go, you sell, you lose, you win. But I want to talk about losses now. Jeff, what has been your greatest loss as a trader? I'm coming to you too, Habby.
Yeah.
The most loss. Have you ever lost so much money that you were about to go to the village?
Yeah, I've had a lot of losses. So one of the greatest losses I've ever had was even in front of people. And sorry, I was on live trading. I live trade every day. Sorry, every Monday's live for free. So we have a lot of people watching. I think that got us about, say, like 50K views in a week. I love to live trade in front of people. So that they get to see that it's about the skill, right? So one of the biggest losses I've ever had right in front of people, and that was the highest, is $619,000. That's investors' money that I'm trading, right?
While people were watching.
Yeah, who were watching.
You said investors' money. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so now you really delve into. So now, like Habby had rightly said, there are 2 types. Okay, so if you're talking about mentorship, people that make money from mentorship, I mean that's it's cool, but that's by the
But
same.
y'all make money from it though.
There,
Yeah.
that's not good
Go
money.
ahead,
Come on, when
go
you're
ahead.
trading for people, the real deal is in trading, right? The amount of, like, as a matter of fact, we stopped taking like one-on-one mentorship because it consumes time. It doesn't make sense. Like, even if I charge you 50K, it's still not worth my time, because I could make 100K, I could make 150K with my time, and that's the same time I'm dedicating to you, understand? So let's focus on trading, understand? So with trading is a scalable business, like I was telling you. Me and you can get into the same trade, right? Okay, let me just give a simple example now, since you said like a 5-year-old. Now, I'm a cement dealer, and I own a small cement shop in Ikorodu where I only have about 50 bags. And then there is Dangote, who has about 10 billion bags of cement. We both knew that cement price will likely rise in a couple of years' time. So we bought cement at 50 naira per bag. Now, cement jumped from 50 naira to 100 naira. Who's going to make more money?
Dangote of
Why?
US.
Even though
He
we know at
has
the same
more
time,
money. He has more.
he had more of the cement. That's how trading is. So I could be trading with $1,000, right? And then we both got in on the same trade. We had the same information. This money is going to make 100 pips. We knew everything. We got it the same time. Then someone somewhere who has $1 million account is making $150,000. You're just making $20. So
very
it's a buying
understandable.
capacity. It's more like the amount of money you put. But do you know what there's problem? Someone want to put $100 and use that $100 like spot. They want to do it like a tete now. They want to use that $100 to catch $1,000 at a stretch. That's where there's problem.
But was there not a time when you guys started with $100, $200?
Yeah, there were
How
times.
did you people not lose the money, or were you people losing and just bringing money from somewhere else and just
Yeah, there were losses, but one of the things that would really sustain you in trading is always have a backup plan, something that keeps funding it. Do you understand? So
Like a side hustle.
yeah, you have to have a side hustle and be very contented. Don't be greedy. So if you have $100, there's no business with you and targeting $1,000 in one day. Do you understand? So if you have $100, it is decent to say I want to make $10. I want to make $20. But when you start going to a range of using $100 to make $100 at a stretch, yes, it will work one time. But because it worked one time, what are the chances of it working again? That's what we are saying. The chances keep dropping. That's what we are saying. So back to your question regarding investors. Yes, we do get investors that we get to trade for. So now, since where I want to be at, my money can't take me there, right? Because remember, I'm from a very poor home, right? So the only way I can scale is, I already have this knowledge. Where I'm using my $100, my $1,000 to catch $100. If someone invests in me $100K, that means I can be catching $10K. Like hypothetically, I'm just giving.
Yeah.
So that's where investors comes in. And we don't promise, give us money and all of that. They are 100% in control of their money. That's why you see that we are still working freely today. We're even doing anything that we could do freely. So many other people that started with us, they're collecting money and all of that, you can't see them. They can't boldly come out and post their cars and do everything that we're doing. That shows that what we are doing, we must be doing something right, correct?
Yeah.
How do you mean they're in control of their money?
I was about to
Okay,
ask
that means you have your own brokerage. There's a brokerage account. They also call brokerage account, like stockbrokers, right? You open a brokerage in your name. You fund it. It's in your name. You are responsible for withdrawals and deposits. So that means they're in control. They only give us trading details. I trade. I get paid a performance fee. So if I don't perform well, I don't get paid. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
So break this down to us once again, like
So
we're
it's like you're
5-year-olds.
working for them.
Correct.
So, for instance, imagine I have a $5 million account.
yeah.
I put the $5 million inside. I give you the passwords or whatever it is, and let's say you make a $1 million on top of it. Can you withdraw that $1 million?
Yes. Straight out.
You can withdraw it, or I can withdraw it.
No. The investor withdraws and pays me my commission.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I can't
you
withdraw.
can't withdraw.
No, trading details is just only for trading.
So you can trade on their behalf,
Yeah.
make profit on their behalf,
But you
but then
can't
they have
access
to
their
now pay you
money.
the commission
Exactly.
on
And
the profit.
There's little to what you can even do, because you can be trading out the owner of the account. Just
Close
stop
it.
Close it. You have no access.
Yeah.
It happens to us like a few
Mine in
times.
Dubai, yeah.
Yeah, like you make money for some people,
And then they run away.
Before you know, they run away,
And they don't pay you your commission.
Yeah,
they
they
will
will
pay you.
because the money is like they feel that you don't deserve
or
the money.
they feel like it's too easy, and they go do it themselves and probably lose.
and then they lose.
Oh, wow. Now, if you're trading for someone and, for instance, you are in a loss, can the person end the trade?
Yeah, he's in control. He's total control.
So you are just more or less putting the signals there to... Oh,
But it's usually
wow.
advisable that they don't tamper because they just leave the technical work to us. Usually advisable, but they can if they want to.
What's the highest investor you've ever gotten?
Habby, you want to go?
For me, $5 million now. $5 million,
$5 million.
and that changes my life.
Wow. And how much profit did you make on that $5 million?
I've been able to make like more than 8 million.
Look,
So you turned 5 million to 13 million. United States dollars.
Everything is on my YouTube. I did it. The
Everything is live.
documentation when I got it. Everything was like out of profit. The withdrawals, everything. was
Habby and Jeff, we are in Nigeria, and as we hear millions and millions of dollars, I would like to ask, what is your relationship with police, EFCC?
relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, we've never. Well, when it comes to EFCC, we've never had any issues with EFCC because we don't do anything.
pretty straightforward.
We don't get our hands dirty. We don't do anything wrong, And obviously, I know EFCC is a very good organization, because if there was anything, you will have seen them. You will have seen it in the news, which everybody's looking forward to. They're just waiting for one day and get
Because
Abby and
I'm
Jeff
speaking for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. They're just waiting for a day and be like, Abby and Jeff have been picked up. Because even to ask him sometimes, I'll be like, Jeff, I think we're really doing good, right? But yeah, we know there's no cockroaches in our cupboard. But the way people used to make AFCC look bad online, like they would just pick you up. I was like, these people have not come to us. That means they really do their investigation.
Their work.
Because obviously, EFCC have access to anything they want to.
Do you pay taxes
Yes, we do.
in Nigeria?
Yeah, we do.
100%.
100%.
Do police people harass you guys? You know, luxury cars, stop
no,
and start.
police are great people. They don't.
Police are great people.
Take you for
Yeah.
Yahoo
Or you guys
boys.
pay your dues. You guys, pay
not
homage to the
about paying
police.
No. We
If you
don't pay
respect the
anything.
law, they
We
respect you.
the laws.
They're
We
great
don't.
people.
Just be a good citizen.
Yeah.
Please take us through the journey. How was your journey from when you started till this moment? Your little breaks, your big breaks, the challenges, the sacrifices.
Let me walk you through. It might be like I might take some time to explain this. Yeah,
Well,
but
with
let's do it. So I started making money in trading like 2018, 2019, small money. Yeah, because I made my first million when I was in like 2018, there about 2019.
Million naira or million dollar?
naira.
Okay.
yeah.
How many years apart from when you started?
Yeah, that was like 2 years after.
Okay.
Like 2 years of consistency.
Constant losing.
Yeah, constant
winning,
losing.
duh.
You know, I was winning in between, but like obviously no. And that when I even made a million naira was not like I wasn't losing. I was still losing, but yeah, I was able to like just win more. You know, so. Yeah, I started getting better in what I do, you know, because I love trading. I've never thought of giving up any day. I love it. Like it's whatever it is, you know. It's my passion. I want to become a profitable trader. I want to become the best in the world. You know, even right now, I'm publicly challenging one USA trader to come and do a trading contest with me, you know. And I feel like if I'm able to beat him, because when it comes to the social space, the trader is like the biggest right now in the world. There are a lot of traders outside the country, but yeah, I'm publicly challenging the guy. I'm like, hey, I feel like I can do better than you. Do you understand? He's way richer than me and all. But yes, as of 2021, because I've been making money, I was able to buy my first house. I was able to buy a small car, Lexus IS 250. We owned the car together then, you know. And that 2021, I lost it all.
Oh.
I lost everything I had. The money, all they like think I was on top of the world, everything. But the good thing is I already had a car, I already had a house, unfurnished house actually. Then, and I gave myself a break after losing it all. You know, because I lost it all to Forex again. Because it got into my head.
How much did you lose?
It was $70-something thousand then. It was a lot of money for me. Yeah, 2021. It got into my head. I felt like, hey, I was too good, you know. So overconfidence killed me. I took a trade and I over-leveraged, I over-risked, and it went bad. But I gave myself like 3-month break. And what I did is I went boarded. The picture is online. I went boarded. You know about the story. I went boarded and locked myself inside. I didn't come out for like 3 months inside my house. And what I did is I consistently learned. I was learning. And obviously there was no money to start again. So I was just practicing with demo, and
You went back to demo.
I went back to
many
demo.
times.
He used to come and visit me in the house.
Yeah.
We had a friend like that, Mr. Mike. They were very good friends. You know, Jeff is a brother. He would come. Sometimes even brings food for me. You know, give me some money to like, you know, help me get started again. So after 3 months, I thought, okay, how can I start back? And this is for people watching and they want to start their trading career. I started with this company called Prop Firms. Prop Firms are like companies that give traders money to start trading, you know. But all they want is they just want to see your level of discipline, your risk management, and it's not about how much you can make. No, it's not about it. But you pay them small money, then they'll give you the account. They can give you $10,000, $50,000 account. And whatever you make, they will take 20%. You take 80% of it. But it wasn't easy. Obviously, you have to go through a lot of challenge phases. But I was able to do that consistently. I was suffering. I was doing it for. Imagine somebody that had $79,000 then. Now I had to like start trading 5K. That is not my money to collect demo funded to collect $500 payout. But I was able to do it consistently, and within 3 months of doing it, December, I bought another car. That was my Mercedes-Benz then. The story is there. I had everything because one thing I think I was glad we started that was vlogging. And thanks to Jeff, we document all our trading history, all our trading experiences. We put it on YouTube, you know. And I was able to come back. I bought my Mercedes then. That was, what's it called? C300 then. And that motivated me to keep going. I'm like, hey, if I could go back and I came back from this thing, then that means I just resurrected, you know? And I was really motivated. I kept going again, kept going. I got bigger. Then 2023 came. I started making good money again. Now I started trading my capital because I've already made good payouts from all this pro firm. You know, they were called my first fund then, and FTMO. Thanks to them. I really appreciate you guys, you know. And 2023 came. After making good money, I bought the Lamborghini, the Euros, the one that made me so popular as a first trader in Nigeria. And that's where the old Forex bashing came. Like, hey, how could this young boy buy Lamborghini? You know, because I never thought I could do it, actually. I just went to a dealership that day, Mayfair, and it was like, you know, you can buy this thing. Test drive it, and you can take it home. Then I was like, I didn't pay in full, obviously, then. You know, I was like, okay, I have this money, because what I went there for was just, you know, for a small car. But he convinced me. He said, buy this thing, you can do it. You know, I did it. I bought it. And I started paying small. I completed it. You know, because I was motivated. I was like, gee, so everybody can go crazy over me. When I made a post on Instagram, wow, the bash came. But one thing about me is anytime somebody bash me, or anytime I see things say bad about me, it just fuels me up. It's like my
motivation.
It's like my motivation. That's the time I want to go crazy. That's the time I make crazy more money. That's the time I am more productive than anything, you know? And I was able to do it. Level up. Never do I know that Lamborghini was just the beginning, you know? Fast forward to 2025, last year, we got an investor, you know. How do we get the investor? Just random chilling. I was in Canada then, and I had to just travel to the US then. And I met someone from there, just small talk. And the person has been watching me, watching everything I do, because we have a Telegram channel where we actually document all our trades. Everybody follows. And the guy was like, hey, you can trade for me. I'll give you $5 million. I thought it was a joke. Until the next Monday, I got it.
You got the $5 million.
Not deposited.
Like how he explained, like how he explained it. Yeah.
I was like, okay. And the next thing I did was, obviously, because I like to prove people wrong, I went online, I made video about it again. Like, I did this, I got this. And the deal was so good. I was supposed to get 20% of whatever profit made. Guess what? I got 30%.
Oh, wow.
That is when the SF90, the Ferrari, came in. Because obviously, who could afford a $1 million Ferrari? How could I? You know? Not so long, the Ferrari, now we're on the Aventador, you know, the SVJ1, the 800. Yeah. And that's how we're able to actually scale up in a big level. Now, the thing is, during this process, yes, we're doing Forex mentorship. We're making money from it. But tell me, I charge 300,000 naira for Forex mentorship. Like, if you want to cost, I do it for passion, because I feel like that's one thing that makes me grow. It's one thing that contributes to my the reason why I get better every day. So tell me, how many 300,000 naira wants to turn to $1 million? How many people can I really train? How many people can I reach out to? It's just for few people. that I can reach out to, because I love the passion of teaching. And when I teach you today, tomorrow I go back to my drawing board. I try to get better. Do you understand? When I get better, I'll be better than you that I'm teaching. That is it.
So
that's one thing I love. Why I love teaching. Yeah.
So Jeff, let's hear your story.
Okay, from how
the Lexus, how you moved from the Lexus to your Lamborghini.
Yeah, our stories about similar. So like there's something that you missed in his zone. How you got the Range Rover, I didn't talk about the Range Rover.
Look at you.
That's a big story. That's a big story. And when he also got the deal, we don't sleep at night. Like he would call me. Then I was in Munich, and then he was in Canada. When he got the deal, he called me, and then we were really so excited, and we would talk about it now. Okay, what's the next thing, the motivation, all that.
So how did you guys meet?
All right, so I met Habby, I think that was 2020, 2021?
Yeah, late 2020.
Yeah, late 2020. So I was already doing YouTube. I was very big on YouTube. I was the most subscribed Forex trader on YouTube at the time in Nigeria, all right? So I just went to my Telegram because I also have community, and I said, okay, who has a physical academy in Nigeria that we could link up together? So people kept recommending Habby. So that's why I went to his office to have interview with him. So if you still see that picture, the picture is still ever in this now Instagram page is still evergreen. I look at it and I just laugh. That's how I met him at his office that day. I say, yeah, sure, let's meet up, let's talk and all of that. So I was very big on online on YouTube. Then he was more of an Instagram guy at the time. So that's how we met. So, I mean, from there, we just really flow. One thing I did like about him at the time, even up until now, Habby is a hungry guy. And I always tell him, I said, the day that you ever stop being hungry, that's the last day you ever see me. Because me, I love people that are hungry. Like, as a matter of fact, both of us, we love people that are hungry. So if you check our boys, people that we roll with, we look for people that are really, really hungry. There's no point, now you have got into this phase.
So you want
to now rest. Nah. That's what inspired our SF90, inspired our SVG. These are cars that we don't really have to buy them. We just bought them because we just want to prove a point. Because, I mean, why not? So that's how we met, and that's just the drive. So I already was making money. I've been making money for a very long time. I was making money like 2017. I was already clocking like 1 million. I already have 1 million naira because remember I was doing other phone. I dropped out of school.
Phone flipping and
stuff.
You dropped out of school.
Yeah, I dropped out of school because I felt I was too smart for school at the time. So this is not to sound too proud or something.
Don't worry,
but
we deal with you.
it was because I just somehow felt that in future you would be offered a job not because of your certificate. I felt it was going to be by what can you do for us. So I kept telling my people then, they felt I was so delusional, I was crazy. And I know that being very delusional, being very stupid about what you know would really get you to whatever you want to be at. I've seen people like Gary V. They don't really have anything, but they're very good salespeople and they have a lot of money. Imagine the smart ones. I don't want to be like the smart one because I was the most brilliant person in school. I didn't drop out because I was dull. I'm the most brilliant person in my whole department. Then everybody know. When I drop out, I was like, Jeff, you drop out. Homo, I don't believe in school again. Or if you drop out, I was doing law and legal studies.
What university?
So, Delta State University.
Abraka.
And what was your CGPA?
I never had a C in my written exam. I never had a C.
So it was A and B.
A and B is. I mean, people watching me, they know. They know. People see reach out to me today. Like, they are not surprised about my sister. They always tell me that. So from there, the reason why I actually left was because that place is village. Why are you taking me, a Lagos guy, someone who's already exposed to computer? You're taking me now to a village where I'm the only one that can construct good sentences among them. But these guys are speaking pidgin. Sorry, no disrespect, but they love to speak pidgin. Imagine a lawyer coming to class and speaking pidgin on a day, like for real. So I just thought of it. I was like, okay, no, I'm going to stop this thing and get in online, get really good courses and all of that. But I later studied more and all of that. All right. So when I left school, I came back to Lagos. I felt stupid. Everybody felt like, even my brother in Italy said, Jeff, if you left school because you think I'm going to be sending you money, my own hard-earned money that I'm making here in Europe, forget it. Never call me again. I'm like, okay, no problem. Right? The time bomb was ticking until my other brother, because we all remember my mom died and my dad later died. So my brother is basically like our father figure who took care of us. And one of the things I wouldn't like to see is ever disappointing him. And then he told me, he said, Jeff, I don't know what it is you want to do with your life, but I definitely know that you're a smart guy. But whatever you want to do, just make sure you don't hurt your future self. I'm like, okay, no problem. So they even paid for jam for me. I wrote jam. I forgot my post-TME date in uni Loring. So it was like everything was really crashing on me. There was a lot of threats here. I was just that black sheep, basically.
They didn't want you to join the Olodo uprising.
Exactly. They didn't want that. They wanted me to do that. But then later on, when they started seeing results, they started coming around. That's one of the things I have to give to this my friends out there, right? Our parents just really want to see results, all right? So when they are telling you go to school, get really good grades and get a really high-paying job, that's the system that they know. But little did most of our parents know that those systems are slowly expiring and they are not shifting with it. All right, that's why you can see someone who is not going to school like Pella will be making way more money than someone with a master's degree holder. Now, this is no disrespect to any one of them, but it's just the culture of making money has shifted. And that's one thing about money. Money follow value. So you see someone gifting Pella a 400 million, how do you think, okay, if it was by like that, okay, go and give it a random person on the street. You understand? Pella's got value. So your parents really advising you, they just want you to succeed. Now that I succeed, no one is telling me about school. They say, oh, thank God you did what you did at that time. Even with my brother at them, because I just got him a car. That said, oh, if it is because of me that you are living, I got him a car, he's chilling, BMW, man, he's chilling. And I'm happy because you know why I don't hold any offense against one of them. They were actually looking for a better way out for me because that's the little they know was the right way. That's like if you saw someone went to school, become an engineer, and was able to uplift a village. Obviously, you say, okay, I want my son to grow up to become an engineer because that's what you know. So now
engineering will interest you.
It will interest you. The same is true with doctor. Same is true with lawyer.
Football.
And football.
Right now.
You see. But now, those days, if you tell your father they want to become a footballer, they'll say you're a very wayward child. But now, with the likes of Vitor Osimhen, Boniface, and many other ones that we are clearly see Ronaldo, the international ones, see Ronaldo, Messi, on the bigger stage. Everybody was even saying, you know what? You can try.
Project Mbappe.
Exactly. You see that. So fast forward, I started knowing that there's one place in my house because I used to live with my brother and his wife, and big shout out to them. And I'll always go there. I'll always be meditating. There are books that I read. Then I'm a church boy. Then I was a church boy. I read Bible. I read The Mirror by Prophet T.B. Joshua. I've never met with him before, but I just saw that book. It interests me. The book made me feel, because I felt condemned at the time. So the book just gave me hope. So that's why I kept reading it. And one thing I got to find out with that was that I can actually make money from anywhere, even while I was sleeping. That's what that realization I get. But it was like a moment that had paused in my life. But I didn't even know that was a moment for me to keep reading and finding new things. Now, if I had not kept reading, I don't think I would have found trading, or maybe I would have fumbled trading when I found the opportunity. Because when I was introduced to trading, we had a lot of rugged math. It's not like they did now. We are trying to simplify trade, and people are still even complaining. With these people, with this Olodo uprising, they are complaining. We are showing up. People are complaining about paying $300. Me, I paid at the time. I paid $500 in BTC. If I calculate how much, remember Bitcoin was $600 then per Bitcoin. If I calculate down one in today's money, that's crazy loads of money. I paid. Guess what? They gave us material book to go and read. So imagine I wasn't a reading type. I don't think I would have been complaining like other people. You understand? So I was reading all these things because reading was my normal thing in school and all of that. I never had a girlfriend. I don't date. I don't even understand relationship. I already made a lot of money before I started dating. So from there, it was in 2018 that I told my brother that I want to buy a car. No, I bought a car, a 2012 Kia Rio. At 2018, it was like, you are living with me, you have money to buy a car. Now, I didn't buy that car to drive. I bought that car to put in an Uber. So that the money that it's bringing, I'll just be giving it to him so that they don't disturb me for any other further money for house upkeep. So another lesson is, anytime you start making money from trading, don't just quickly upgrade your own lifestyle.
Invest.
Exactly. Look for things that will make your life or your trading life easier. All right. So anytime you lose your money, you have something to always fall back to refund your trading account. So I did that, though it wasn't so successful because, Uber business. They were giving me excuses. Oh, today this one happened. The other one, my mommy swallowed shovel in the village. I need to do this and all of that. Then I closed that business. I took my car. I sold it at Cars 45. Then remember Cars 45?
Yes.
I sold it out immediately, and then I took that money. I forgot what I did with the money, but then later I started. Then I started getting like little gigs. So I would make money from trading, then I will withdraw it. I will invest it in physical business. So at the time, I think I started sponsoring the family. So my people were really very comfortable. They were happy with what I was doing now and all of that. But before then, there was a big fight I can never forget that happened in the family. Because remember, I'm the last child. At the time, my sister, the money that the family had raised for her to start up a business, because she's a caterer, my immediate senior sister, that sister Rose, she took that whole money and gave it to me to trade with.
Hey!
Chai.
Guess what? Yours faithfully blew it.
Whoa!
Blew it on trading.
Yes.
I blew it on trading.
Hey.
I blew every damn thing.
Whoa!
And guess what? One of the most painful things is that as a senior sister, I was expecting that she would hurry and beat me and all that. That would have been better. She kept quiet. She didn't say anything, and that even hurt me the more. I just go carry this innocent woman, money go lost. That was my thought in my mind. I was disturbed. How can I really make it up to her? Even up to today, I still know that I owe her big, and I'm really making up to her. And she knows. So Jeff is all right now. I keep talking about the story because the whole family knew. Because how the money came, it's a communal money. Imagine money when everybody gather raise, give one person. I can't go.
So what was the first thing you did for her to,
Like right now,
to say sorry? What was the
Reimburse her.
first big thing you did for her to
I bought
say?
her gold. Because I know that I bought her gold, like she has all these gold necklaces, all these women things. Yeah. I bought her like a lot of gold. When I was coming from Dubai, I got a lot of gold. That was the first thing, I think. First notable thing I did.
Then after that, what other notable
Oh,
things?
many other things. Many other things.
She'll be so proud.
Many other things. And I don't want, there's a surprise that's coming out for her. I don't want us to say.
Other people wish it's their money that you blew.
No, just like we asked Habby, what was his big break? And as in, he had a lot of big breaks, but like he's really, you know what is $5 million? That's about 7 billion.
Correct.
What was your big break?
All right. I had a lot of big breaks, but the big one I think you guys want to hear is maybe the million ones.
Yes.
But the one that meant a lot to me was the one of the 25,000 one. That was my elevating stage. That happened in 2018 when I was already finding really good consistency. So there was a guy who was already in an oil business. So he was transitioning from oil business. Then in the time of the deemed that Goodluck Jonathan time was a booming time for them. So when Buhari entered his first tenure, further, Buhari was spoiling the business for them. Buhari's government was spoiling the business for them. So he sold his trucks and then wanted to invest with me in trading. So he already understood trading. A friend of his introduced trading to him in UK. And then he said, have you heard about Jeffrey? I think you should check him out. So he was watching my YouTube video. He thought I was in London. I lived in London. I'm like, oh, thank you for believing in me or for thinking that I'm in Ikorodu. Because our house is so bad that we have to do a backdrop. You wouldn't even know where I'm at. So it's almost like I have to do a backdrop because my house is bad. There's a lot of mucus and all of that. I mean, we're the experts in Ikorodu, water place. When it floods by September, we work on water. I know all this problem that they're facing. Every damn thing, we work on water, a lot of flood in our place and all of that. Sometimes water can even come into our compound and all of those things. So that's how I would dress. And then he was thinking that I was in the UK. So finally, we meet up, we linked up. And then he said, okay, we would like to learn trading. So I was teaching him. Then later he started opening up to me. I didn't even know that he was a big man. Then big man to us is that he had truck. He was into oil and gas and all of that. So he sold one of his truck. I think it was about 7 million. And then he converted it. He amounted to about, say, 20K. At the time, I was also saving. I added my 5K. That was 25K. So I traded that money from late 2018 to 2019 to about $240,000. Documentation, everything is on my Instagram and on my Telegram and on my YouTube.
You traded the 25,000 US dollars
to 240K.
You multiply, that's 10x.
That's crazy loads of money. Guess what?
What?
I was already pricing a house in Idado. There's one house, they were saying the house is 140 million. I was dragging 120 before these bad breaks happened. So on 21st of May, 2019, that was when the then Prime Minister Theresa May had announced that if she's unable to deliver the Brexit deal to the people of United Kingdom, that she's going to be exiting by October. as the prime minister. Guess what? Pound. Okay, let me know. I'm going too technical. Pound was dropping and I was buying. So I was losing. I kept on adding more position. I was losing. Guess what? I was negative 100K on that account. That wasn't so bad enough, but I thought it was bad. But someone that what I've built for a lot of months. It wasn't so bad enough. If I tell you what I ended up with, guess what? It came back up to 50K. Instead of me to cut greed again, that I said a while ago, setting, it kept going down again, 100 minus 100K back to 190. That's when I closed it. Everybody was calling me from everywhere because at the time, I had people who were copying my trades too for free. That's what saved me. I wasn't charging them. So what I mean is that if I'm trading, when I make money, they make money. If I lose, they lose money. So for the first 6 months I was making money, people were living in plenty. But now that I was losing money in this from 20 to 21st, they were losing a lot of losses too as well. So I had to take the loss. This man was so mad at me because he had promised the wife a car. No one was madder than the wife. No one, like, she was so mad. The guy was mad. That it was so bad. I kept, when something like this happens, you feel like, don't worry, I can resuscitate things. I can solve this thing. I can do this. I tried. Once you're already in a losing streak, the next time you place, it will be a loss. You keep going down the drain, I kept trying for 2 extra weeks. I kept losing. I said, you know what? Let's cut the losses here now. You know what? Just take the whole of the money that is left in the account. Let me have my peace. But then, people who kept calling me, the most troublesome people that I had were people that were copying my trade with just $200. Jeff, my money don't blow now. What thing you don't do? A lot of quarrel. People were really mad at me and all of that. So until I took my screenshot of how much I lost and I posted all of this, better. Sorry. Some people even started calling my brother to say, please check on. I mean, at that time in the house, they used to send me a message, Jeff, go to fish pond, go and buy Maggie, go and buy this one. Because they didn't know. I won't tell them. All right.
So you were worth $240,000.
Yeah, my brother didn't know.
And they were sending you to go and buy Maggie.
Yes. I was so small that my brother would not let me stay alone. He only released me in 2021. He said he felt that people are going to take advantage of me if I live under his guide. So I only started staying alone in 2021. That's when I moved to the island. So, okay.
No, go ahead.
No, finish.
Many of those things were happening at that time. So the bigger one happened with...
How did you first recover from that?
Prop firms again. That's like 2019. Prop firms are companies that give you money to trade for them.
Same one that helped Habby.
Exactly. Money to trade for them. They promise you a certain return, a performance fee if you do well. So I did really well. I was getting my traction back. I made my first withdrawal, which was $7,000, which I still have there. And a lot of people started believing in it. I made it really popular here too in Nigeria. And people were watching, Jeff can really make this amount of money. But no one really knew what I was really going through at the time. Then I was building up.
Before I take you back, how much were you able to give that guy back?
Exactly. Because
that one,
I gave him 55K there, 55K there about.
Which is still okay.
But he wasn't okay. Yes, for someone that's seen 240K. Someone that's priced house and priced car for the wife. Even me, there's a house in the that sees to pass the house today that I really wanted at the time. So that's how this one went. But the big break one was, okay, what was I doing between 20? You'd ask, and COVID was a really nice time for me. I love COVID because I was making a lot of COVID. During COVID, like I was making a lot of, and that's where people started discovering trading. Why? Because COVID market is one way now. Because everybody's in trouble. If everybody's in trouble, market just move one way. Things are crashing. Oil price was crashing.
Yeah,
oil,
a lot of traders made money.
Yeah, oil went negative. We're happy because it's predictable. Just wake up and sell.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why I said I love COVID.
Nobody was buying.
I mean, things are crashing. Things are crashing. So it's predictable. So then fast forward to the big break. Mine happened in Qatar. So there's a guy who took me. I already explained what I really wanted. Now I can now trade. I'm good. I have all it takes. Just that I don't have as much capital. So scaling is what is left. So he introduced me to a guy in Qatar. Flew in. He first tested me with 450K. I made 1.5 million in a span of 6 months. Then
you turned $450,000 to $1.5 million.
Yeah.
In 6 months.
Exactly. And I got paid 10% performance fee. But now we now had a bigger one. So he's going to fund me 5 million. So yeah, he only funded about
Congrats.
You only funded about
4.3, and which was still fine. And then I traded and all that. We made really crazy withdrawal, and
how much did you make on the 4.3?
I think
Crazy withdrawal at the free.
Best wants to know how much did you make on the 4.3?
So this is my 1 year performance, and you can see. So I did a withdrawal of 9 million. So this is 4.3, and then that's a profit of 5. This is a 1 year performance.
$9 million.
Yeah. Yeah, you can check it.
Can you send a screenshot?
Okay,
so
yeah,
we
sure.
can post it.
Please.
So the same with history, like that's how this deal come. So when you're really good, people right now that are probably watching me, they always say, okay, we don't have funding. If you're really good with trade, the question is, are you a trader? Can you really trade? Because there's money everywhere. There is money. There are people that really want you to help them to hedge their money against inflation. There are so many reasons why people want to trade. Because what your $1 million or what your 1 million naira, let me not go dollar, what your 1 million naira could buy now, we all know that by next 2 years, it cannot buy it again. All right? So even if you don't want to make money on top of that, at least let my money be able to buy what 1 million can buy today. Let it be able to still buy it in 2 years' time.
Very true. Now, young people are very particular about their future. And, people talk about saving and saving. Now, there are people who look at you buy luxury cars, jewelry, choice apartments, and they begin to wonder, these ones, they won't chop their future, I mean, they don't chop their future, or they don't know the future, don't go secure. To you, what do you consider as assets and what do you consider as liabilities?
Well, the reality is, I think one thing with me and Jeff, we always tell ourselves, we all know the cars, whatever it is, they're all liabilities. In fact, immediately we buy or we bought it and we left the dealership, we know that this car's gone. And one thing that made us realize that was the last time we bought a Ferrari and it crashed this, and that was literally $1 million gone. And we're like, okay, what if they actually lost everything? That's total liability. So we never put our mind at it. Like, okay, we've done it. The proof is that, okay, let it motivate whoever is gonna see it. Let's enjoy let's enjoy it while we can. But that's not an asset for us, But that's the only easiest thing I think you can display to motivate the young boys or whoever is gonna look. For us, it's not just about the luxury thing. It's just more of like, okay, yeah, we believe we can do it. We've achieved this. Let's move to the next stage.
I want to ask you a question. You're a village boy from the farm. You're also a village boy. You didn't have light for 10 years. But you are wearing a Patek Aquanaut travel time that was worth about close to $200,000. How did you know about this watch? How did you know about the SVJ? How did you know about the SF90? I remember seeing you in London and you showed me a Patek you just bought. That was the Cubitus Rose Gold, another $200,000. Who taught you about these things? Where you take learn from? How did you learn the luxury lifestyle?
Well, there's something he said earlier when he was making his introduction. He said, info. Yeah, exactly. The one way you can acquire knowledge is by maybe visualizing, seeing things happening, reading. I'm that guy that I love to make research. I love to read. I love to learn a lot from people. So when I see the likes of people I admire.
People like who?
Let me use the closest person, like Pastor Toby Adegboyega, great people, people that are very intellectual, people doing well for themselves, and I really wanna just get one or two things from them. When I see them do this, I'm like, okay, I can do this thing too. Why not? I really can be anything I want to be in life, So I just wanna get better. The same thing goes to health. I make research. I was like, okay, how can I live longer? Because I don't want to die.
I leave all this money.
I start to I'll go back and I'll tell my cook, hey, do this. I think this is better. I'll ask the doctor. I'll ask questions. Okay, this is really good. It's just about information.
So you didn't complete your answer on the last question. We're still coming back to you. Answer the same question. So you talked about how the things you bought, and you have sealed your mind as liability. What are the things you consider to be your assets that have really helped your journey?
An asset could be something that you know that, okay, this thing you are in control. You know, control is at the stage where we are. Control is the most important thing for us. You know, it's not about things. Anything you can't control or you have no control of, is not. It's not an asset. So control is an asset. Whatever you own, you gotta be in control.
So what are those things that you are in control of?
You really want to
Personally.
You want to find out?
Well, like I said, whatever it is, just be in control.
Okay.
You know.
What about you?
Yeah, so like just as you said, one thing about control is that at any damn time that you know you have some money, only invest in things that you know about. Correct? You're really very certain about and in your field. All right. Build up a lot of asset there. At least when you're in your field, no one can cheat you in that field. So that's what I have to say.
Okay, so can I not invest in something I know and it will still be a liability to an extent?
No, not necessarily. Because first thing, one of the biggest assets you have is knowledge. So one of the biggest assets that we have had up until this extent is knowledge. So when someone says, Jeff, I'm broke, I only have $100, what can I do? I'll say, buy books, buy a course online, go to Udemy, go to EDX, go to all these things, go buy. That's because what you don't know is bigger than you. Even if it's ABCD, it's a mountain before you. You might say ABCD is simple to you, right? But if you ask my small niece, that's a very big mountain to her. She will be crying. That you know that, okay, that's a matter. So knowledge is almost everything. So that's what I will always tell people to.
Sorry,
Jeff and
before you continue, last question on this. Is Forex trading an asset? Can it be considered an asset?
No. Forex trading is not an asset. In fact, I think this is where we differentiate. Is Forex trading gambling? You know. Now, one thing I'd like you to know is gambling simply depends on up. You know, sport betting, whatever it is literally on up. You're in no control. All right. While trading depends on probabilities. You're speculating based on knowledge. All right. Meaning you're still not in what? Ultimate control. You can't control the outcome. You can only use the knowledge you have before. Okay, you've tried this experience to say, okay, this should go this way. This should go this way. So that's not an asset.
Okay.
So Jeff and Habby, you guys are, young men, successful young men in your rights, and I'm sure that there are a lot of ladies that would.
Why
definitely.
do I feel like that?
Exactly.
When it's me, you watch this show. When it's me, you know what to expect, right? I mean, there are a lot of ladies that betray themselves as you. First question: are you guys single? Second question: if single, what's that thing that attracts you to it? I mean, you've seen it all. I'm sure that you've seen it all, done it all. I mean, you go from Mexico to Spain to Paris. I mean, intercontinental girls. What's your attraction? What kind of lady would you look at and say, okay, that's it. That's the woman. That's my kind of girl.
I think you should go.
You will still go. You will still go.
Next question.
You will
Jeffrey
still
Benson,
go. Are you single?
For me, right? Yeah, I'm 100% single to stupor. Single for life.
For life.
Yeah, I love being single. It's cool. I mean, it's peace of mind. You make the best really decision while single.
Habby in call.
No, I'm not single.
You're not single. Okay, but my question for you guys, what is it that you look at in a woman and you just say, oh, that's the girl?
For me, my girl is the perfect type of girl.
What's your girl? Who's your girl? What does she do that just melts your mind? That you're like, oh yeah, that's her. I'm also that girl, and you just went for her because some girls will be watching this thing and say, she's not even that fine. Oh yeah,
she's fine though.
Sending cockroach from Ikuru.
For every fine girl, there's somebody that will say she's not that fine.
Well, God made her well. She's beautiful.
Is the only beauty you went for?
No. Everything's beautiful.
Is she kind? Is she, what are the qualities? I mean, I want to know. I won't know. I mean, it's not every day that you run into Jeffrey and Habby, so. I want to know the tea. And she'll be blushing when she's watching this thing. She'll be like, oh, that's my bad.
Can we please?
You don't want to. Jeffrey.
We're waiting
For me?
patiently.
My ideal girl.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, obviously, you have to be girl that's smart. I mean, because I'm super smart. You don't want to come to me with a mediocre mind. Someone that just want wigs and funny things. Yeah, even though those things are there, I mean, they're just like complimentary stuff. You're gonna get tired of them, but you have to come correct. You understand? Something like that. Yeah, you have to be sound, well traveled. Even though we're still gonna do more and all this kind of stuff. Because I mean,
Well traveled.
yeah.
So you cannot fall in love with a girl that does not have passport.
I mean,
No!
you should have a passport.
Jesus!
And a few stamps
Exactly.
like hello.
Nigeria. You see, this word is not Nollywood movie. Hey, but yes,
You
that's
want
so
him to go
far.
and carry Mbeke.
So you cannot help.
This one is well traveled. This one.
Not even Benin. Not Benin, Togo.
Not Peace Mass Transit. Not even snatchy. Well traveled.
Even for the travel, well traveled.
Well
You not say
traveled.
Ghana, Togo, Lome.
No, not a crowd.
At least London.
Exactly. That's seen some kind of tempting thing and she was able to resist. Or maybe, what have you done? I asked some questions. Like, imagine I'm asking some international questions. How would you respond if you've not been there? You understand?
Chimo.
So it's necessary.
Yeah, remember that day you were correcting us. It's not pasta bolognese. That was-
Bolognese. We say spaghetti bolognese. It's pasta bolognese. Yeah.
Child.
Bolognese. Easy day inside.
We say na easy.
You've been traveling, and are you saying that you've not met any of these girls you're talking about?
That I've not met, like finding a partner is just like also finding a business partner. It's just beyond love. It's beyond other fun stuff you do together. It's all about compatibility. So you can, just like finding a house, you can find one with electricity. It's fine and good, but the growth is not good. Honestly, you understand? Some people you can go inside.
So, but are you looking for the perfect? Everyone is not 100%.
It's true, yeah. Now, I'm not looking for a perfect person. That's why I'm not even desperate. I'm really keeping it calm. Like, I'm very happy for my friend that has found one. But me, I'm just chill, I'm just chilling.
And okay.
Exactly, just chilling.
Habby, you owe me that gist. Maybe when the camera is
For the
off.
friend that has found one, especially in Nigeria, because we're Nigerians, right? They believe now, say, when you go get married, Baba, I never get money, one thing. So you're successful. Why are
doing
you
well.
not married yet?
Where are you
I'm
keeping her?
doing well.
Why are you keeping her? Why are you
Why do
keeping
you
her?
feel like I'm doing well?
All the
Why we don't
gnaka.
feel like
All the
we
gnaka.
need-
What's all the knocker?
Say
You
one
don't have- you are doing
Lamborghini
well.
now. Your village people go
Hey.
give you chieftaincy title full wedding.
So why?
Well, success is not really just about money.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, I mean, after is I really want to achieve. I have goals, I have
Like-
dreams.
Like,
Before marriage, Abby?
Yeah, marriage. I don't know. Is marriage something that you really have to
I know.
to tick off the
we
box?
talk
Depends
about
on what
this.
you want.
which other goal again?
Interesting. Fair enough.
Habby is really
He's doing us like this, but no problem.
It's
We
okay.
forgive him.
There are so many questions we wanted to ask. I remember your accident.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, that's a traction control problem, That's one of the things that happens to you when you have a lot of admin. So I had a lot of people. It was an event that I held, Forex Millionaire Expo, the biggest Forex event in the whole of Africa, where I invite all traders from Africa, top traders. So they came in. I finished delivering my speech. So I helped in my car. One of my boys turned out the car for me, but he turned out the traction control. So that's what happened. So I tried getting on the road. If you notice the video, seemed like I intentionally drove into the pavement to the right-hand side. But that's not correct. So when the traction control problem happens to your car, it means that the car just simply wants to drift. So when you're tilting to your right, the backside is doing the exact opposite because you want to just keep turning around. Because our road is like about 2-lane road, and that's on Zumba, by the way, and the road is pretty bad and rough. So that's how it just went and hit the pavement. Airbag shot, windshield cracking down. Yeah, that was what simply happened. So it was just traction control. But then we put that under control because Anything money can buy, don't freak us.
How much money do you need to fix it?
I mean, it's a
Clock
couple.
it.
A couple of what?
It's a couple of $1,000. I mean,
$2,000?
no, hundreds of thousands.
$100,000.
You know, it's Ferrari. It's the latest one, 2024 model. So that's the price we have to pay.
Wow. I mean, it's so good to just hear you speak about, money and your mindset. You said something very instructive, that anything that money can buy doesn't freak us.
Yeah.
How do you think the young Nigerian can get to that level? Because we live in a society where it would appear like your respect, the kind of respect that you are accorded, the level of respect you are accorded, is dependent on what you have, the material possession that you acquire. So how do you think young people can get to that level where, I know say na money, but what if money if you buy, go freak me to the point where we say maybe I go come they do anyhow.
Exactly. So one of the things I always tell Habby too, and we always know, is that if we want to buy private jet today, we'll buy it. That doesn't mean we have the money right now. We'll trade it. In as much as we sit down, really think about it, and we are determined well enough, we lock ourselves in a room. I say, Habby, and Habby say, Jeff, we are not going to come out for the next 3 months. This is what we are going to be doing. Just consistently doing it. Maybe we fund an account of 50K, we keep trading. If we make 10K, we set it aside. If we make 5K, we set it aside. Like that. With time, we definitely will get it done. The same way we did with the SF90, with the Ferrari, so with the SVJ. So now here's one mindset that we have. Remember that hungry mentality. One of the things that our current generation don't really understand is they stop being hungry when they've gotten to a certain extent. And for us, it's not about the money that is the chase for us. We just love the chase. We love the process. We love the fact that, okay, you can be broke now, right? And then if you work hard enough, you're able to rake in some more money in your pocket. So that's what just keeps us going. And that will bring me to a saying that no matter how big a tank is, even if you use a spoon to keep hitting it, the more you keep hitting it long enough, soon the tank would burst. So no matter big a thing is, maybe no matter how big your dream is, whether you want to buy a house, you want to have your dream destination, you want to take your parents out of debts, you want to take them out of penury and all these kind of things, the more you keep working at it, for us, everybody have their own ways. For us, our own truth is trading. So I would say the more you keep trading, the more you keep doing it, you definitely will get an answer to it.
The better you get.
Yeah, and our mindset is just so like that. There are times that I wake like the SF90 one. I told Habby never had intention of buying a car. I said, bro, you are buying this car, whether I like it or not. We're like, okay, let's try, let's go. And then
one thing I'll say to like everyone is, I think the mindset is everything. Not even the money in your bank account or in the pocket. The mindset is probably believing that you can do anything you want. You understand? Mindset is very powerful. Like he said, that day he called me and he said, because if you look at our history since 2021, we've always bought similar cars, same cars. Like we go band for band. If he's doing something, I won't let him leave me out. Whatever he's doing, because I know whatever he's doing, I must do it too. If I'm doing something, I must do it too. And he said to me, he said, Habby, I'm buying SF90. I said, no, I'm not. Because that money, I can actually put it in a good thing that will be like good assets, that will like be good business. I can buy a business off or whatever it is. But I said, no, let's do this thing. You can still do whatever you want to do. It's not stopping you. Then I said, okay, go ahead. And he told me, he said, see, I will leave you behind if you don't follow me. And I'll probably stop talking to you. Yeah, he told me that. Then the next day, I called him early in the morning because I was in Canada. I called him. I said, how much have you saved? Then he told me the amount. I said, okay, I'll drop this thing to that. Oh yeah, let's trade. And I put money together. Obviously, we don't trade the same way. We trade differently, even as close as we are. I started trading. The day I made 50K, I'll show him, hey, I've made 50K. How much did you make today? You know, we trade until we're able to afford it. Then we got it. We came back to Nigeria. Everybody was happy. You know, like all our boys was motivated, which is like the joy. Because for us, it's not even about the car anymore. It's about like the people were able to inspire, the people were able to say, okay, them too, they can do it. Because there's something about reality is this. You know, you might be seeing this water from maybe videos or whatever it is, but seeing it only make you realize that you can drink it. So when the Lamborghini passes in front of you or you admire, it just shows that you can drive it. It's not out of this world. You can do it. Yeah, so mindset is big, is everything.
To all the haters that say you are ritualists and Yahoo boys and thieves and all, what do you have to say to the haters?
Well, Yahoo boys wouldn't have track record of their work. Our work is purely online, and I'm glad like that's one thing that I think is great that anybody can go back in years and see where we started from. The journey is there, you know. We're not ritualists. We don't believe in any of those. All we simply do is hard work and discipline. Because for every traders, because we all make similar mistake. That's the common thing about traders. Every forex trader makes similar mistake, and that mistake is always about lack of discipline. You know, we all know the right things to be done. We know that, okay, don't use more than this particular lot size, don't do more than this because of your account. But the greediness, lack of discipline, and so or what, losing money. Then you come out tomorrow and like, forex send you back to the village. But what, lack of discipline? It's not like we don't make mistake too, or sometimes we don't go against the rules. We do go against the rule. And but anytime we remember that, okay, it's not because of this quick money we want to make that got us here. It's because of discipline, step by step, gather process. That's why he said that if we want to buy private jets today, it's just one of us to say, okay, let's do it. I know we can do it. It will take time. It will not be one day. It will not be maybe 6 month journey, 1 year journey, 2 years journey. But I know for sure is that the day one of us make that call and say, hey, this is our next goal, I know we're doing it for sure, because there's nothing we have said what we have done that we have not done.
Yeah. So it is interesting to hear the both of you speak, you know, so glowingly about each other. And in this age, more people spend time competing than collaborating. What do you think young people can learn from, you know, somebody that has that hunger like you, that drive like you? How can you partner with that person to become more successful? What do you think young people can learn from your partnership or your collaboration?
Exactly. So there's so many people out there that their success is directly tied to your own success. So the best thing is find them. Same way she asked me a question about finding a girl. I said finding partners, just like finding your own partner, just the same way as finding a girl too. It's all partnership. So it's not just saying, oh, I love this person. It's about, are you guys compatible? So find someone who is really compatible with your success, your knowledge, that share the same ideologies, that share the same vision, that have the same hunger level. If not, even if the hunger level is not the same, don't worry, you can equate it with time, but someone who is teachable and learnable, because instead of competing, we're collaborating. I mean, it's better because at the top is a lot of space, is a lot of vacuum, and we all exist in vacuum. And the only way you can actually shine brighter is when there's a collaboration. Just imagine just only one star that shines at night. I don't think some people that are far, maybe in the eastern side, will be able to see the star. You know, there's a lot of stars, and the space is really big, and everyone can collaborate and make big buck. Yeah.
You know, some people get into such collaborations and they get their fingers burnt. We have seen examples of Namagayo.
We've seen twin brothers.
Stop.
Twin brothers got their hands burned.
So what should these young people be looking out for? Because most times, Namaga, I trust him. We can do things together. Then tomorrow now, one person will cry, say, if they collect,
Part
I
one,
don't see
part
anything.
two, part
So, well, the thing about we is that there's really nothing that me and Jeff we actually do together. We say we share money together, you know. He trades on his own, it's just separate, so our money is not tied together. The only thing I'll probably say that we share opportunities together is that, okay, because we get gigs, right? We get companies that reach out to us and be like, hey, promote this. We want this in your community. If someone come to me today and say, hey, I'll give you 50K to promote your company, I'll say, no, I'm not doing it alone. If you want your this, obviously, if I say my brother has also a big platform, right? Give us 150K, we'll do it together, right? I call Jeff. Jeff will just fund the deal. Same thing if he get it from his own side too. He will call me, he will put me on, because there's no how I will do the job. They will definitely see it. Yeah. And I'll be like, hey, do you understand? So that's one thing, we always share opportunities to each other, but our money is never tied together.
Yeah. You know? Very true. So that distinction is very, very clear to make that distinction. They don't go teach person this one, even for business school. So as young people, it's important that you pay attention. First off, beyond just going on social media to see the luxury cars and saying, I tap into this. When I see, say, plenty work day. And importantly, then get beginning. You can trace their story and also their source of income. So it is really very, very important for you to know that it's not going to happen overnight. And, you know, Habby shared something about losing. So te in Babs Kodo. He go back, he say God.
Isolation.
God. He Babs Kodo. So some of these things would happen. You should be prepared to go back to the scratch and try to see how you can build again. I think we have had easy to get Jeff and, easy to get Habby. Come be Jeff and Habby. Two for the price of one. No, not even price, and then bring themselves come for this place. So for every young person that has seen this episode up until this time, we hope that you have been inspired by the story of these two young Nigerians. They are very young people. If you check their age, maybe you can't check how long they don't start and how far they don't come. So it shows you the power of consistency and staying true and doing what is right. Remember, collaboration instead of competition. And if you look out for certain qualities in people, and you have that quality too, you definitely succeed. So look for people where they say go bring the best out of you. I did very, very sure say if you see two of them, if they move in convoy. Successful people follow successful people. So no go they talk say no, talk say okay, I don't they successful. Now I go they hang out with this. Don't be say you will cut off people low. I'm just saying that some of these things rub off for you. So if you wrong
ones, you go cut off people if you want this success.
Well.
Exactly. Cut off people.
He's trying to be civil, I understand. No, you have to.
But like I understand him. There are people that you don't need to cut them off.
No, when I say cut off, I don't mean, for example, when I say cut off, I don't mean you could just look say, okay, now that I am successful,
make everybody get
out. You understand? The ones who ain't go pull you down, you shed them. You shed them.
Important.
You shed them. The ones who ain't go elevate you, you attach yourself to them. Importantly, or on a final note from me, let's talk about networking. Because it's also very, very important. Networking. I'm very sure that there are so many people who would want to be friends with Habby and who would want to be friends with Jeff. What do you look out for? That's question number one. And then number two, how do you think young people can, see the right people to connect to?
One thing I always tell young people is this. One thing we also did that we had in common is put yourself out there first. Whatever you do, if you're into any small business, you're anything, when in this age whereby visibility is money, and it's better you understand that. Put yourself out there, let people know you. Then secondly, you cannot talk about, okay, you want to network with this kind of people. But when you put yourself out there first, it's now more easier for you to actually say, okay, I want to network with this kind of people. I want to network with, because everybody already know, okay, this is your value. In fact, they're already looking for you before you go after them. You understand what I mean? That's the thing.
Very true.
All right, so mine is like in networking, attend seminars. Like we corroborating what he has said, attend seminars. You know, some people now, there's a trend about talking about motivational speaker. Motivational speaker, avoid me. Me, I rather want to go for a seminar where someone lied to me so that I can achieve my success than I'm being told the reality. And because of that reality, I'm trapped in a fear body that I can't really achieve something. So I rather you lie to me, make me feel like, yes, I can do this and do this and do this. Let me find out by myself that I can only achieve little of that. But when I'm already midway, I think I can actually achieve more, right? Instead of being trapped by fear. You understand what I mean? So in networking, I attended seminars a lot. Then I only had this touchlight phone. I just put it on radio. I go to what's called 94.11 station. Yeah, I go there. Any seminar that they mention, I go there. Every time the Renaissance Hotel then in Ikeja by now the Rembrandt. Yeah, so I go there every now and then. In Ikorodu, we use I carry standing Tata bus from Ikorodu to K2 like that. That's how I do it definitely all the damn time. So I understand networking. Networking is really very important. And in fact, another big one is person that found me this deal through networking. He found me a deal of about more than 5 million plus because they've tested me 450 now, 4.3, 5 million plus. So he got 10%. Any money I make, he gets 10% from my side. So what has brought that? He cannot trade. I'm the brain behind it. He also doesn't have the money, but you know someone that has the money. That's what networking can do for you. I don't have the money, that amount of money, but then he knows the person that has the amount of money. So if you
got paid 3 million, he gets paid 300,000.
100%. Like what you say on 900 or 9 million now, he's got 900K.
For nothing.
I mean, for introducing us networking, that's a lot.
Agency fee.
Yeah, for finance fee. Yeah, they do that.
Agents.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's even me. Just so that I know he keeps helping me to find. Like, you can't tell bad about me to that guy. That guy will pull his shirt and fight you. Because after that, I still remove from my money again 100K. I'll still give him. Why? Because I know without him, I won't be able to get that deal. So yeah, that's how I don't joke with things like that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the phenomenal Habby and Jeff Forex on Honest Bunch.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
They see them anywhere.
Anyhow.
They come
They're
two
about
of
to go
them.
and lock themselves 3 months now. Maybe they
Come
want
two
to
of
buy.
them.
They want
Maybe they won't buy Lagos
They want
State.
Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. 190 plus countries, 40 currencies. ONP, raise the ONP. Send money without stress. Send money without swearing. Send money without saying I'm a man of integrity. Because with ONP, it is seamless, it is smooth, no issues at all. CDK, my sister, please raise the CDK.
CDK.
Your gadgets, your appliances, CDK. They will show you care. They will go to the market, buy them for you. You go, they pay small. Midpoint of your installment, they will carry and come give you. Then they'll go add 1 naira. Turn the back of that this thing, my sister, let them see it. The pay small app.
Oh, no.
CDK. Now only CDK if you do have. When you go, they pay small. They love you so much. You get your appliances, you get your gadgets. And we love you on the Honest Bunch podcast. We celebrate you. God bless you.
Yeah.
We hope to see you every week.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good
Amen.
night.